All right, y'all, man. So I want to talk to you guys about the importance of body game, um, from the perspective of someone who's worked for the government, uh, armed guard, bouncer, all these things that require a presence, right? People don't really understand this. Like when I first started out bouncing, like when I first started out as a bouncer, I was on the heavier side, right? And some people, if you see a lot of bouncers, a lot of them you don't get too many bouncers that are like actually in shape, right? Now you do get your handful of bouncers who are just absolutely big, but then you get the ones who are big and obese, right? And you're probably gonna see a lot of bouncers fall into the big and obese side of things, right? Because when you think about your perception as a bouncer, they think the whole perception is weight moves weight, right? So if you got to get someone out of there, weight moves weight, um, which is, I mean, that's true, but obviously, all you need is strength, right? And you can obtain that through weightlifting, keep your body in shape, all those different type of things, right? Um, and so, command presence is very important, right? When you're working in a certain field, right? Me, I'm 6'1". I'm not like the tallest person, but um, the perception you get is different, right? And so, for you guys who want to be in the dating game, I'm not in the dating game. For you guys who are trying to be in the dating field or trying to look or who even want more respect at their job or in general who feel like they're not being listened to or seen, your best option, fellas, is to get on body game, man. To get lean. Um, because honestly, when you get lean, one thing that you're gonna notice is that people are gonna actually listen to you more. They're gonna hear what you have to say more, right? When I was on the heavier side, when I started bouncing, I was really heavy. I was probably sitting at 260. Um, Dropped a whole ton of weight. When I first started, like, yeah, that was a perception of being big, right? Um, yeah, you kind of get certain looks and sometimes, right? And obviously you get your typical bar goers who are intoxicated and girls want to start flirting and all that kind of stuff. And you get that to an extent, right? The difference is when you're lean, you'll probably get that more often, right? Just as a person who's in the field, right? Just for you guys. But at the end of the day, fellas, what you have to understand is that if you want more respect in your job and your work, if you want to be taken seriously, you have to be lean. Because if you're not lean, think about it. So let's say you walk up to, let's say you get into a person who gets drunk, gets into a fight with a bouncer, right? You can easily get away from that bouncer if you think about it, right? In a close proximity in the club, obviously not. They can grab you up. But let's say that guy wanted to strike you and move around. The bouncer can't find that person. This goes for the same anything. The bouncer can't uh, chase that person. They don't have the bandwidth. They don't have the endurance. They don't have the motive to do it, right? Now, when you're lean, you can move way more swiftly through whatever you're doing, right? But I tell you this to say perception matters, right? So when they see a lean person, they're like, okay, I'm probably not going to try this guy because if anything, I think I can get away fast. He can probably do it faster than me, right? That's just the perception you give off, especially when you're vascular. You got your chest is popping, arms are popping, um, the whole 9 yards, right? Now, also, guys, what you have to understand is that if you feel like you're not being listened to at your job, you're not being taken seriously, being lean is also your best resource, right? The thing, what I notice, here's the correlation: people who are not lean, who are overweight, obese, don't have their health in check, they kind of settle for anything, right? So they're gonna be like, "Oh man, I hate this." They'll turn around and be like, "Oh, I hate this job," but they sit down and be there because go there because no other job's gonna hire them. Why? Because you're not appealing, right? Your body is your cells, your cell pitch. People are gonna look at your body and be like, "Okay, this guy takes care of himself, so he can take care of business. He can handle business." And a lot of people don't put two and two together. That matters, right? So when you guys get lean, fellas, if you get lean, all this stuff will be given to you without having to talk, right? People don't understand your body and your appearance is your first impression. People think, oh, what I say out of my mouth, I'm so nervous. What am I gonna say when I approach this person? Oh, guys be like, oh my gosh, I get close to this girl, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Or they go to a job interview, oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna think. Your body is your first impression. People can look at you and be like, oh, okay, this guy means business. Believe it or not, guys, that is as a human, our judgment. We don't. If we never spoke to you, if someone never talked to you before, what do they have to go off of? It's 100% visual, bro. It's 100% visual. And so your looks are your first impression. Prioritizing getting lean before doing anything else should be your main priority, fellas. And that can be attained through nutrition. People think, oh, I got to be in the gym going as hard as I can. It's good to have those heavy days. It's good to have those light days. But honestly, what works for me is just consistency. I don't focus on maxing out on anything. I don't focus on hitting PRs. I don't focus on any of that stuff. I don't do powerlifting. I don't do any of that. I'm just consistent. Push, pull, leg split. That's it for me. I'm simple. And I've gotten results just from doing that. So, guys, if you want more respect in your job, if you want more choosing signals, if you're on the dating scene, if you want more respect from people and people to listen to you when you talk, and for you to automatically be able to take leadership roles and get those job promotions without and not to settle for less. This thing, taking care of yourself equates to your value as a person. So when people see you take care of yourself, it's undeniable on what you can get. You're going to automatically get respect. You're going to automatically get promoted. You're going to automatically be treated differently in a good way. You're going to automatically be seen. People are going to want to talk to you, approach you, respect you as soon as you walk in the door. So prioritize getting lean, fellas. That's all I got right now.